Hey Aquarius, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot and welcome to your April Tarot reading. So we're going to be asking what is coming towards Aquarius for the month of April. What can you guys anticipate? If this is your first time at my channel, I really appreciate you stopping by. This whole channel is dedicated to loving you up and giving you support and guidance by way of tarot in your lives. Of course, that being said, listen to yourself. It may not be your reading, and if it isn't and it doesn't resonate, consider checking out your rising or your moon sign. All right, you guys, if you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section or even leave an emoji, something I can focus my energy on that represents you. And I encourage all of you guys to do that for each other. April 2024 for my Aquarians. What's coming towards you? Taking only the cards that volunteer. If you fly out in reverse, that's how we read them. For April 2024 for Aquarius. All right, you guys. All right. We've got 8 of Wands upside down. We've got the Death card, the 4 of Pentacles. I'll explain, of course, all of these. We've got some reversals, you guys. Quite a few reversals. Yeah, it's upright. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess. So intuition is going to play a large role in your life in April. Something's coming to an end. That's in order to make room for new opportunities, new people. The Death card doesn't represent anything really negative because it's a natural ending. And things come to a natural ending when other things are waiting to get in, basically knocking at the door. But you may, in April, be kind of guarding your energy or guarding your money. The 4 of Pentacles talks about kind of just that as he looks as he appears in the picture. He's got a foot on each coin. He's holding a coin. He's got a coin on the head. So this is kind of basically safeguarding your money or your energy. Let me just clear some of this up with it. That 5 of Cups wants to come through. I see you. I see you. What is this? Okay. The cards are coming out funny. So you are going to get a message here. You might be waiting for one. It's taking forever. Could be with somebody you care for very deeply. And it could even be that at times you've convinced yourself that you don't really care, like that you feel a little bit not disinterested in whatever this person may have to say. There's a choice here with the Lover's card, and it could be romantic, you and this person, but I feel that it's almost like there's a part of you that's waiting for either a visitation or news from this person, but it wasn't coming through. Nothing was happening. And so maybe some days you really were apathetic and not really caring, and maybe some days you were just convincing yourself. But either way, I'm here to tell you that the Knight of Pentacles is a messenger. So it's slow and sure. He's the slowest messenger in the deck. This knight is standing at a dead stop. And there's a reason for that. The reason is, whatever this person wants to say to you, or whoever this person is, they're trying to first dot all their I's and cross their T's. They're trying to be responsible. The Knight of Pentacles is a very responsible knight, so they mean what they say. They're not messing around, but they're very slow because they're strategic and they're careful. So that's what I need to tell you about that. The Death card comes out with 2 more. So the 9 of Wands with the World card. So your world is about to really open up. And I think as whatever this is, it's coming to an end. As it comes to an end and makes room for new influences, for new energies to come in, that is the world opening up, the chapter that you're leaving behind. It's closing whether you like it or not. But I think as this continues, you're going to like it more and more and more. It's going to feel refreshing. And also you're going to realize just how much you wanted it to change, how much you needed that chapter to end, because this is a very exhausted character in the 9 of Wands, determined to have his ideal, right? He, she, they, doesn't matter what gender, but they're determined to make something work here. but they're tired and bruised and banged up for it. And so I think that you're going to be getting a lot of insight. Coming back to that high priestess energy at the very bottom of the deck, you're going to be very in tune with that inner truth. So, I mean, this is a really, really gorgeous turn of events in your life in April. You're closing a chapter that was wearing you out. All right, and something new and exciting is on the horizon. We've got this Four of Pentacles, and that comes with a choice to be made. Yes, there's a choice to be made, and it's a difficult choice because she's blindfolded to symbolize that she can't see the moon behind her. And if you look very closely, the moon is in the background. In tarot, the moon symbolizes your intuition. And actually, for the first time ever, and using this deck for over a year, I'm noticing the moon is sloping downwards, which is kind of a curious position. And it's sloping towards her with its mouth seemingly open, right? So that intuition kind of wants to gobble you up. You're going to be able to see through that blindfold. Right now, if you can just get through the protective energy of the Four of Pentacles, so there's a lot of safeguarding. There's a lot of protective energy, keeping something protected. But just beyond that, if you can loosen your grip, you'll be able to see the moon. You'll be able to see the intuition. That means you can then make this choice, okay? So there's a choice. Maybe we should go further into that. So what is this choice? Tarot wants to tell you that further, you got to go in. Hermit is related to the High Priestess energy in the sense that it's about your instincts, your guiding light, right? Going in, getting away from the noise, the din, self-introspection. Anything else? So this is leaving a poverty state of mind. Sweet babies, Aquarius. So this is thinking in scarcity. It's thinking from a place and acting in a place of lack. And I feel like in April, you're going to be taking a very close look at that because you don't want to carry that with you into this next chapter. And I think you know that. I think I'm preaching to the choir. Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel that for a lot of you, a relationship, you're waiting for a relationship to go the way you want it. And actually you will be getting movement there. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, but you are going to be hearing from this person or moving forward. And then we have you kind of, I have a feeling you're just not waiting for this ideal to come to fruition any longer. You're not waiting for this this perfect person to walk through the door, and all of a sudden you can't be bothered. You want to look at during this new chapter that's coming up in April. You're going to start looking at other options. You're also going to start daydreaming possibly a little bit more. Your imaginings might be coming through, and you're starting a new journey, a brand new journey towards these many options. I think it's like the first time you actually see that there's so much more available to you. And you're not going to wait around for things to change. We have the Six of Wands, and that's going to, this is just further reiterating you're working really hard. This came out upside down, and it was leading to no victories. It was leading to no progress. And but here's the thing: is as soon as you recognize it, that's the moment everything changes. It's simply the recognition that is the hardest part. Once you recognize that it's not flowing, that it's exhausting you, that is a big component of the Death card, of things naturally coming to an end. Because you're saying, okay, I'm spinning my wheels. How long can I do this? You're just naturally going to lose interest. And in fact, this person or whoever this energy is might be coming towards you after you've lost interest. You might be surprised at how you gain it back or what you do with that situation. But I want to ask the Page of Cups, upside down. King of Pentacles. I want to ask more about that. Things were not as fun as you were hoping they would be. Damn it. Let's I got some new cards, you guys. Yeah. So just to tie this all together so far, you guys, it's just very evident that like you're losing interest in something. You didn't get the communications or the progress that you were hoping for, that you were working for. And Aquarians, life is too big. There's too big a world out there, and you know it. And so this person's going to probably pop through on their own timing, and it's slow as hell. At that point, you're already ending a phase, a stage in your life, and it's going towards something really good, and it's going towards something very new. The Fool card comes out when you've actually never, this is new terrain, and all these options pop out. You do know this, though. You do know what you don't want. You do know that you want progress, and you do have ideals, but there's something that will provide you relief in giving up this solid ideal, and possibly it can get replaced by something else that feels better, like a better fit. Yeah. You're going to be looking back at like, how many tears have I cried, or how much anxiety have I had? How many times have I stayed up at night with all those thoughts? And it's leading to an ending that I think you're ready for, you know. King of Wands, taking action. Taking action. All right. I would like some advice for my Aquarians, anything that will help them. You are in charge of your own life. You make up your own mind, and you know, these are just temporary energies. Right now, we're just grabbing onto the energies. You know, they can change. But advice, tying it all together, close this. This is the closing of an exhausting chapter, because there is an energy here that is restless, that is hot-headed, that is just like out of balance, and it's getting a little unpredictable. And so what this is going to do is, closing up that chapter, is going to allow transformation, allow a rebuild. The Magician is the manifester, basically the same thing. So talk to me about that. Recreating what you want. Ace of Wands, passionate offer. I would not be surprised if this is kind of the theme for our following reading that comes up by the time April rolls around the corner to May. You're going to be looking at, you are right now manifesting a passionate offer. This could be a job. It could be a lover. You're working with others. Some of you guys might be getting on online dating, but working with others in a kind of a teamwork setting. That's why online dating can actually relate to the Three of Pentacles, because you guys all share a same common goal. And that's really at the heart of Three of Pentacles, whether they're co-workers or they're other people who are dating. You guys share common interest in a goal. So this is coming at you around the corner. You are straight up manifesting it, but first you got to close up this chapter. And if you're with me so far in this reading, then it's obviously hitting some buttons, some resonating with you. And listen, you are in charge of your life. You make the decisions that you need to make. All your scenarios are different. I'm hoping that this is helpful just for insight and guidance. And yeah. So let's get an oracle card. This is actually from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck. For my Aquarians in April 2024, we have harmony. Yes, please. I'm going to read this from the book, and I will also hold it up so you can actually see it. Here we are. By drawing this card, Harmony, you are asked to release any possible feelings of conflict, judgment, or isolation. By attuning yourself to the encompassing frequencies of harmony, bear in mind that in musical terms, there is a vital place for unison and dissonance, and the dance between them makes for a colorful and original composition. Furthermore, a shared appreciation of both aspects is essential between the players. And so it is with life, the art of listening, whether to the needs of others, the voice of nature, or the silence of your own soul, is essential to discovering your unique part in the great symphony of life. All right, you guys, I'm sending you off with love, light. Please take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Like and subscribe. Take good care.